Hi and welcome to Old Time Knowledge. Well, in this video, I'm actually reviewing a product that I have fallen in love with. I didn't know I was going to fall in love with it, and in fact, I was kind of skeptical about it, and you'll learn why in the video. But this product turned out to surpass all my expectations. It's a garden bed by a company called Vegega. They have a warehouse in California. It's a Hong Kong company that makes them, but this is just great, and I want to take you through the process, show you how I put it together, where I decided to put it, how I fill it, because it's really deep. I hope you'll enjoy this, and maybe it'll give you some ideas, so stick with me and we'll get right to it. So here is the new planter that came from, I don't know how you say it, Vegega. I am so excited to get this put together. I'm really surprised at the size of the box this came in. It's not a super big box, but it's pieces, and so I'll be putting this together and it will go into 9 different configurations, but I have a particular one that I want to do, which will probably, well, I'm kind of between a square one and a rectangle one, but I will take you along with me as I put it together and show you how I'm going to fill it, and we'll see how it goes. Alright friends, so today is the day I'm going to be putting this together. I cannot wait to get it out of my garden. Let me show you my garden the way it is now so that you'll be able to see what it'll look like once I've got it in place. Alright, so here is my garden now. This big space where I've got the raspberries and blackberries is where I'm going to be putting this new bed. Obviously they'll be going out of the way and they're getting planted somewhere else. I have some metal beds over there. The long one came from Amazon and it's just poor quality. I don't like it a whole lot. It's functional, it's doing what it's supposed to do, but I'm not crazy about it. The round ones back there are fire rings from Lowe's. They were like $60 a piece. But this new one, you can configure it 9 different ways. So whatever fits in your garden, that's what you can do. So anyway, I'm going to put it together and get it in place, and then I'll bring you back. Really quickly, I'm just going to show you, this is the configuration guide. That shows the 9 different ways this particular bed can be assembled. So I'm going to be probably going for the 3 foot by 5 foot shape, because I think that'll work best in my garden. I'm so excited about this, y'all. All right, I have just gotten these pieces out of the box, and I just wanted to say, I can already tell this is vastly superior to the other raised garden bed that I have that's metal. This is sturdy. It's beautiful. It comes in different colors, but I picked this light green just because I thought it was cool. I love that it's deep. Like, I really love that it's deep. It's going to be tricky to fill because I don't even know if I have that much soil to fill it with right now. I'm going to probably be creative in filling it. But it also has this rubber edge that goes around the top. So real quick, I'm going to show you that other metal bed and explain why, even before I've put this together, I like this so much better. Okay, this bed came from Amazon. My mom gave me 3 of these for Christmas, but after I put one together, I realized it was really not very good, and so I just asked her to send the other 2 back and get her money back. And so this is part of the problem. Okay, these are super sharp. These edges this is just flimsy as all get out. These edges here are sharp. I have a nephew who's almost 4 years old. I don't even want him out here running around in the garden, because if he fell on this, he would get really hurt. Because it's so flimsy, you know, it's got this metal rod in the middle. Actually, there's 2 of them, I think. Might be 4. I don't remember, but there has to be a lot of them to hold it together, because otherwise the whole thing would just probably collapse. That other one is just, I can already tell, is such better quality. So I'm going to get it together and I will bring you back when I'm done. Okay, the bed is assembled and it's in place. And now the trick is going to be filling it, because my goodness, this thing, it is huge. I guess 8 inches taller than my wood raised beds. So, I mean, this thing is huge. It's nice and deep. It's going to take a lot to fill it, but I'm going to be able to put some great stuff in here. So I've got a lot of cardboard boxes in here right now. This is such a great use for these. I mean, I know some people use them for starting garden areas, but we can't really just use cardboard boxes because we have really horrible tenacious grass here, and it would just come right through the cardboard. But I've got 2 barriers of weed fabric underneath of this, and then all this cardboard, and then I'm going to have tons of soil on top. So this is going to be fun. Okay, so I'm making a little bit of progress putting in some of the soil that was in one of my other beds that I had moved. And also I've got a bunch of compost. This is just recent compost that I've been putting in this bin. And I knew I was going to be getting this bed, so I'm shoveling this out into this bin, and it's going to be fine. This bed, it's going to be fine because it's going to be towards the bottom, and there is going to be some soil on top, but this is going to be breaking down and giving fantastic nutrients to the soil. I also have worms in my beds. This one I know will have some because some of the soil that was brought over from the other bed, and so they'll be having a happy meal, and they'll be leaving their little goodies, their little castings all through the bed. So I'm expecting a lot of good things from this. Okay, so after adding a ton of compost, now I have added a ton of collard leaves because we have way more collards than we can eat at any time. I've already canned some, and I'll be having more, but honestly we like collards better in cold weather, and as the weather starts to get hot, these are going to go to seed anyway. So this seems like a great use for some of our collard leaves, and boy, it's making a lot of progress in filling this bed. All right, so this is the finished project. I finished filling it with a few bags of garden soil from Lowe's, and then I sprinkled some of this straw mulch on top and put some tomato plants in. This is the following weekend actually, but I got these tomato plants in so that they can just grow and flourish in here. This bed is fantastic. Like I mentioned before, it is really deep. It's going to give a lot of room for nice deep roots on these plants, and anything else I put in this bed. There's another angle. And you know, I definitely want to order probably some more of these, but I need to figure out where I'm going to put them because I have limited space in this garden. They have a lot of different configurations, so I'm going to have to check on those and see which kind I might like to get. And I like these so much that I actually have, I've actually signed up to become an affiliate. I'm going to put a link in the show notes for this episode. And all I can say is I highly recommend this. This is a well-made, sturdy raised bed. Wood is expensive right now. So if you wanted to build wood raised beds, you would need to not only have the money to buy the materials for that, but hopefully you'll also have the tools to cut the wood and everything else, not to mention to drill or, drill the pieces together, because you wouldn't want to use nails for a raised bed. It wouldn't hold up very well with the stress on the joints of the raised bed. So, this is such a great option. Also, not everyone has a truck or something that they can bring home big pieces of wood in, but with a raised bed like this, you can have it shipped right to your house in a box like I showed you earlier, and then you can have it set up however you want. And I would definitely recommend to check out their site. It's that way you can see all the different configurations they have. They have so many different configurations. Anyway, I hope this video was helpful and interesting, and I hope that you'll plant some raised beds, whether you do it with one of these Vegega beds or whether you have other beds or whether you use cardboard boxes or plastic totes or whatever. Just get to gardening. You need to be raising your own food. You need to be growing what you eat. You need to be eating what you grow. And I wish you great success with it. As always, I thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a like. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Share this with your friends if you think they'd be interested. And I will see you again soon. And look for that link in the show notes below. All right, bye-bye.